Snow fell gently across the quiet neighborhood, as a small girl stood trembling in a tub of ice water, tears freezing on her cheeks. "Please, it's too cold," she whispered, her fragile legs shaking beneath her. But her stepmother's eyes were cold as steel. She sneered, "Maybe next time you'll walk faster," and poured another bucket of ice into the tub. What kind of monster would do this to a helpless child? In a parked truck at the edge of town, a military veteran tightened his grip on the steering wheel. After 3 long years overseas, he was finally home, with his loyal K9 partner, Rex, sitting faithfully by his side. But suddenly, Rex began to growl, a low, urgent warning. Something was terribly wrong. Minutes later, when the man pushed open his old gate, he froze in horror. His little girl was crying in the snow, and the woman standing over her was the wife he thought he knew. Can you imagine coming home to this nightmare? The snow was falling thick that morning when Sergeant Daniel Cole finally turned onto the narrow road that led home. His hands tightened on the wheel as the familiar wooden fence came into view, a fence he had built himself before deployment. Beside him sat Rex, his seasoned German shepherd, eyes sharp, tail thumping softly. "Home, boy," Daniel whispered, voice shaking with hope. 3 years of sand, smoke, and endless nights, but this moment had kept him alive. He pictured his little girl, Lily, running out with her bright smile. But as he stepped into the snow, the house was silent. Windows dark. No laughter. "Rex, something's wrong." Rex growled low, nose pointing to the backyard. Then, faint sobs reached Daniel's ears. His heart stopped. He ran. When he turned the corner, he saw it, Lily, his precious daughter, standing barefoot in a tub of ice water, lips blue, body shaking uncontrollably. And holding the bucket was Clara, his wife. "Lily!" Daniel shouted, dropping to his knees and pulling his freezing daughter into his arms. She clung to him, sobbing. "Daddy! What are you doing to her?" he roared. Clara didn't even blink. "Teaching her discipline," she said coldly. "She broke my vase and lied. A little cold won't kill her. She's a child. My child!" Rex barked fiercely, teeth bared, stepping between Clara and Lily. Daniel carried Lily inside, wrapped her in blankets by the fire. Her tiny voice broke him. "She said you weren't coming back, Daddy. She said you forgot me?" Those words hit harder than any bullet. He looked at Clara. "You told her that?" Clara shrugged. "It was easier. She needed to stop waiting for a ghost." Rex growled deeper. That night, Daniel checked the hidden security camera he installed years ago. What he saw made his blood run cold. Clara forcing Lily to crawl through snow. Shoving her when she fell. Whispering, "Your father forgot you. He doesn't love you anymore." Daniel's hands shook with rage. "You made her live in fear," he whispered. Clara smirked. "You left her. Not me." Rex lunged, stopping inches from her throat, barking like thunder. Clara screamed. Daniel grabbed his phone. "This is Sergeant Cole. I'm reporting child abuse. Send someone now." Sirens came fast. But hours later, when the house was quiet and Lily finally slept, a floorboard creaked. Rex's ears shot up. A growl rumbled. Daniel reached for his sidearm. A shadow moved, Clara, eyes wild, knife raised. "You ruined everything!" she hissed. "It was supposed to be mine." She lunged. "Rex, guard!" In a flash, 90 pounds of trained muscle tackled her. The knife hit the floor. Clara screamed as Rex pinned her down, teeth at her throat. Daniel cuffed her with the same zip ties she once used on his daughter. Police lights filled the street again. This time for good. Weeks later, spring arrived. The house that once echoed with cries now rang with laughter. Lily took careful steps in the garden, holding on to Rex's back. "Look, Daddy! I can walk!" Daniel wiped tears, smiling. "You're doing it, baby girl." At the park, under golden sunlight, Lily hugged Rex tight. "Rex is the biggest hero," she said. Daniel pulled them both close. "I made it back, Lily, just in time." And this time, he meant it.